How we all doing? The other weekend, Robbo gave me a call and said he was doing a bit of ground, getting it ready, sort of pulling it about so he can get anything to start chitting and then get it sprayed off. And he said the sort of top corner is sort of fairly stiff and compact, even though it's sort of light ground. He said, so if you want to come over and give us a hand, he said, you know, come over. Well, he had his Massey out, and he's got this new cultivator, and basically it's like a terra disc but without the discs. So you got the tines at the front, and at the back where you'd have your discs, he's got these sort of paddle feet. And the idea of that is because when you use terra discs on his ground, because say it's fairly light on top, it basically knocks it to a powder, and then the bugger goes, you know, sets like concrete. But these sort of paddle feet, they leave it sort of slightly bit rougher, and absolutely brilliant. Works so well. So I was really pleased with that, and it was nice to see that working. But anyway, this top corner, he said, I'll be doing it diagonally. He said in the top corner, he said, if you can just pull the tram lines out, he said, with a subsoiler, and you know, he said any bits in between. He said, because it basically, although I say light ground, at that top corner, there's a sort of hard old pan, and it's fairly stony below. So, Massey 6290, fantastic tractor. And we had 3 subsoiler legs, 9 chisel plough tines, and a hydraulic packer roller. And yeah, basically just goes to prove that you don't need, I think, 300 horsepower and stuff and all the while. You know, just use the right tractor and the right bit of kit to the conditions. Anyway, luckily I had a couple of cameras with me, but I didn't have any mounts and sound gear and that, so it's just a case of bunging up what I could and getting a bit of footage. But I got some anyway, and I think, you know, that didn't come out too bad. But anyway, like I said, you can see this old Massey 6290, a real classic, and you can see that doing a bit. So let's take a look. Massey 6290. For me, this is where Massey had it just right. You know, with John Deere had their 66, 68 and 6900, and just iced the actual cake and put a cherry on top with the 10 series. Well, Massey, going from like the, you know, the 6180s and stuff like that, fantastic tractors, nice layout, nice cab, real gutsy tractor, and they put the cherry on the top with the 6290. By modern standards, you know, this isn't a big tractor, but it wasn't all that long ago that, you know, these were quite a big tractor. But this just proves that you can still do a real good day's work with a heavy bit of kit on something of this size. To me, these are the real last of the proper Masseys. Back in the days when they still sounded right. top end with subsoil and the tram lines out. Just gets slightly harder up here. Lovely note. You can pop the old hatch open and just listen to it. Such a simple layout in here as well. Obviously you've got your draft and your sensitivity on here for your linkage. Linkage control down here, just flick the button up and down. PTO, hand throttle, and your auxiliary spools. Absolutely fantastic, everything where you want it. You selected your range with these, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your dyno shift is here, and all you do is just nudge it, and you nudge it again, she's in D, so you got A, B, C, and D. All there is to, you want to come down, flick like that, so it's all on the shuttle. So your forward reverse is here, and then as I said, your speed shift is also on here. Ever so easy to use. Like I said, tons of power with this thing, and I'm pulling 3 subsoiler legs with 9 chisel plough tines, and then that hydraulic packer roller. You know, the fashionable thing seems to be to do these days is put like 300 horsepower on something like this. Well, this is, you know, factory spec, 135 horsepower, and on this lighter ground, no trouble, absolutely no trouble. Heavier ground, all right, we put a bit more weight on and you'd come down a gear or two, but the point is these tractors are just so well balanced with such a low you know, hanging engine. They just hang in there all the while, tons of torque, real low down grunt, absolutely fantastic. I say, I think you know, it's nice to see something like that still working and you know, doing a proper bit of work. And you know, the tractor that Robbie's on is just a later evolution of that 6290, but it just doesn't have the character that the 6290 has, and I just think that was a model that Massey just got so right. Anyway, as you know, we've got lots coming up, and I've been busy with George and Ben on some talking point stuff, working on some filming, getting stuff set up and ready for when we're doing some more filming. But there'll be, you know, we'll keep you informed about that. We put up another video just recently, just to show you a little bit of what we're up to. And if you haven't already seen it, go and check it out on our other channel, which is obviously Talking Point. So there we are. Anyway, I hope you're all right. I hope you enjoyed that. As I said, just something that I sort of knocked together quickly. Seemed like a good opportunity. All right then. Well, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Look after yourselves and have a good week. And mind how you go.